Oh, wow. Wow, we broke 100 likes. Holy shit. I really should add in some sort of like games go live at blah 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 whenever I do this. Blah 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 blah. Wait, where's my did I close the window that has everything that I want? I did. I cannot say. I cannot say. I cannot breathe. Oh my god, hello everyone. Oh my god. Rasm, Pinecone with the 5 months. Pine, you really represent like the beginning of the actual stream proper. You really do. How's it going today, Pine? KVM, Artis. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all hopped in right away. That's really cool. 7 viewers off the rip, dude. It's crazy what happens when it's like, oh, okay, I'm half an hour late. I was gonna say it's crazy what happens when I stick to a schedule, but I haven't. I haven't. I'm actually very late. Burp. Hello, Disrupted. Me too. Me too. Cheers are the best around. I feel like this music came from a game. I feel like it came from a game, but it just sounds so sexy. Oh wait, you can't hear it. Hold on, 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 hold on. I gotta restart it. I gotta restart it. Yo, Heath, how's it going? Oh my god, that's a lot of seals erupted. Holy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Still getting everything set up here, y'all. Guys, I've been cooking with some content. I've been cooking with some content ideas. I've been doing some networking. Oh my god, he's networking. He's got his networking out. And I have something planned for the near future with Shami and Giotto. Oh, well, oh my god, oh my god. Everyone's just like, if my name isn't said, I'm gonna freak out. Quote Marcel. Are you happy? You happy? You happy that you're freaking out in the chat? That foul bundle is full M62. Yeah, this was like the tier 5 tac bundle or something, right? I wonder if this VSS bundle is the same. That's really that's a really unfortunate bundle actually. What? Exquisitely modified MPX, exquisitely modified VSS, and it just has the wooden stock on it, bro. Oh no. Is this guy gonna be M62'd up? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, of all these guys, you gotta go for the M4, right? It's a pretty bad looking M4 though. I mean, the AK-102 is just never gonna be the option. Okay, Mars. I was yapping. Taking it so personal. Taking it so personally. I have so many med choices. I have 87 pill bottles. Yeah, it's probably M80. Guys, I don't know. Like, I like the idea. Oh, I have 20 minutes left in this bulletproof case. Better be careful. I like the idea of running more guns in like that 7.62 like 51 caliber. But whenever I run anything that isn't the MK14, it just feels so weak. Wait, maybe today. Is today the day? Is today the day? Perhaps. Should we do it? Should we try it? Ugh. Where's the Steam Deck going? Yeah. That's kind of clean. What? Oh, it's 2.6. Okay. Ah! Okay, it's 2.6. It is 2.6. And this is our... Okay! Guys, are we going loud or are we going quiet? I think we're going quiet, actually. I think we're going quiet. Fine, I've never actually opened like any of the big boxes. Like, what if I need them? What if I need them? You know? Would be a shame to lose by 200,000 and then have to need them later. What the fuck is going on here, man? This is just stupid. Got the big barrel on because we need as much we need as much damage as we can. We really do. I mean, the ergo is pretty bad too, as the problem. Hold on, so this is gonna take some parts off. But what do all these attachments do? So if we go, a standard handguard has like a pretty good set of stats, but it's not gonna help any of our other stats at all. Like -5 ergo is pretty bad for a gun like this. But like if we don't, it's gonna have such bad horizontal. It's gonna. Well, that's the thing, TARDIS, is that if they identify it's a G3, they're gonna run me the fuck down. But if they can't hear me in the first place, then maybe I'll be okay. Could triangle. This is true, TARDIS. Y'all, the playlist just kind of moves to a something. Like some set of tracks that I've never heard before, and I am fucking with it so hard. Oh, it's a fucking violin! Holy shit! Need violins in shot? It's a bad idea. We gotta queue up before the bulletproof case runs out, though. Before we actually find ourselves in real poverty. This is definitely gonna be a tier 4 kit. This is definitely gonna... God, it's crazy how this is like the same price as my M4. I guess it's a little bit cheaper. And we got some tier 4 armor waiting for us. Yeah, this is gonna be a budget kit, budget run. It really is. It's a bit of a shame that at some point, like, epic violin soundtracks started getting associated with anime. I don't have a problem with it, but people hear that and they're just like, this is nerdy. Violins are nerdy. And it's just like, violins are an instrument. Like, you're telling me this instrument is nerdy? And a lot of people would say yes, yes, yes they are. Yes they are. We can't even get into Forbidden with this kit. We're sub 300. We are sub 300k. By the way, I had yes, that's actually the only like good thing he sells lately, TARDIS, for me is grenades in tier 4. But guys, I was cooking up a competitive rule set. This is what we got. So, some kind of low money start with 10 rounds so that like the economy actually matters. So like if you're like bringing gear into raid and you die with it, that's actually bad. Like beyond just like losing the gear. So we have 2 rounds per map. So like throughout the entire event, we're gonna have 2 farms, 2 violins, 2 armories. I'm fucking reading. 2 farms, 2 armories, etc., etc. Still doing 300k Cohen per kill. 50-20 minute cap. So this is gonna be really interesting to me because in the first 5 rounds, we're only gonna be allowing like tier 4 armor, tier 3 ammo, with like so grenade limits, random order of maps, no H4 or AEK, and 300k per kill. When people are bringing this type of kit in, people are gonna be worth about as much as their kits actually. Loot like reds and golds are actually going to be like really valuable too in these modes. So it'll be a little bit closer to like the general player's experience. I think it's pretty good. And at that point, for the last 3 rounds, or sorry, for rounds 6 through 8, the quality of gear goes up. Tier 5 armor, tier 4 ammo cap, and then still with the frag and tackling, I think is pretty good. So this is what I'm least sure about with like Northridge Farm and Valley, because Armory and TV are like I think would be decent anything goes maps, but I wonder if it should be reversed. I wonder if TV and Armory should specifically be in the rounds that are capped, so that way people feel like they can move around more and that dying is less of a big deal as long as they get their big win. The more I think about it like that, the more I feel like it makes sense. I don't know. Alright. It's gonna require a shit ton of coding. No. I don't think it would require coding. The only thing that I'm doing that requires a specific amount of timing, or of like coding, that is not supported by custom games off the rip, is quarter round timers. Everything else can be GA'd. This gun is huge. Yeah, Drafted, we're not playing it because it's good. I'm just trying to be a little silly. Yeah, the only thing that's like that has to be like actually hard coded is just like a round timer, and being able to adjust that. He's over here. I saw him. Are you actually kidding me right now? It's M80s, which I'm kind of regretting right now. I think I saw him right there. Oh my god, we killed a man. Thank the Lord. We zeroed out his fucking armor. Guys, I've been noticing this a lot lately, where if somebody is wearing, like, tier 4 armor, and I'm rocking, you know, some type of... He was tier 3 ammo, too. And I'm rocking, like, some type of tier 4 ammo, that is beyond, but I'm hitting them like beyond my effective range, I just don't hurt the guy until the armor is completely gone. It just doesn't fucking do anything. That's kind of sad. You know, the box not the info on how they do with the current attorney client. I mean, it was basically just like a custom game lobby where you could choose the map, and there were lobby slots. Those are the only two real things that were particularly unique about that client. There are absolutely some things that I'm suggesting that the client cannot do right now. But if we get any amount of, like, modularity with, like what kind of settings that we want to add into the game, it would be very easy to do. As long as we all just GA what's allowed in certain rounds. The main thing to do would actually be figuring out, how to get people to $3 million. How to set people's money on their account. Because that is something that we don't have right now, I think. They're on the head glitch. Guys, we just peek into this or what? No, Lunatic, you wouldn't give 300k coins to a kill. So that's a reference to the tournament rules. You wouldn't give them money for getting a kill. But you get the points for it, yeah. Because that was how the previous event worked, was that you get 300k points worth of kill. Or points worth of value for a kill. It wouldn't actually give you the money. We're gonna frag once, flashbang once. He even had his fucking mask up. Dude, I don't stand a chance at close range. I don't stand a fucking chance at close range. I got 2 shots off in the time it took for him to get like 5. I'm kind of surprised we died in 1 shot though. Do we ever like the wrong mask on? No, we had a VSS. That's cool. Wait, that's my build basically. That guy's basically using my build. Not cap, but we would just provide. So like, we would look at how many kills a team got, multiply the number of kills by 300k, and then that's how many points that they would get per kill. Yo, Pine was kind of inspiring me the other day. Yesterday. She was running the RPK. And she made it look kind of fun. Oh, it's so expensive. No. I can't do it. I can't do it. Guys, we're only running weird shit today. So, what weird shit do you want me to run? If you really want me to do it, I'll do RPK. I could do it, guys, but I'm not in the mood for it at the moment. But I think it's on the docket for the day. What weird shit are we trying out though? Fully modded vector. I actually don't know if modding a vector really does much for you. I don't know which one to run. Lucy with the 6x. God, I just wish the scar wasn't so goddamn horse shit. I wish it wasn't so bad. Oh, man. Yo, Tardis, I'm doing you one better, okay? I'm doing you one better, Tardis. We're gonna run the SIG. Okay. Oh boy. gonna try to run the SIG. Where's the cat? I'm gonna need help for this one. Howdy, howdy. Is it Pablino? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? KVM. Well, okay, so KVM. Part of it is because the HK exists, but a lot of the new guns are just also like dog shit regardless of the HK. Like I wouldn't use the SIG because like the Scar is better than the SIG. So TARDIS. The SIG is basically a worse version of the Scar. Yeah, you stole the line from at the beginning of the season. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, was there a video about it? Pablino, did I make a video about it? I'm afraid I forget the specific interaction, which I'm sorry for. But I believe it. I believe that happened. I hope you didn't need it, because I definitely don't. I definitely do not need it. I mean, let's try it. I don't think I'm gonna run with the irons. Oh yeah, no Harvester. I know that it's not gonna be good. I know this is actually not going to be remotely decent. The heck? I've never used that button in my life. Okay. Okay. I got a plan, okay? I got a plan. Wait. We're cooking. Do I think 600 hit for 5 for 33 minutes is good? That sounds pretty good for normals, Harvester. Ooh, okay. Happy to see it disrupted. Y'all ain't never seen this shit before. Y'all ain't never seen this shit before. We're gonna have to very, very aggressively top load. Yo, the songs we've been getting have been like... They've been fucking. Straight up, they fuck. Oh, of course, it's Siamese. Alright, let's make it dance. Let's make him dance. Let's try our best. How's your games been going since then, Pablino? I'm currently getting over the most stressful time in this game that I've ever had. Also, guys, check it out. Check it out. I got a $2 bill. I got a $2 bill. I also, is it still on my desk? I have one low, one low. Isn't that kind of cool? Everything else fun in my wallet. Guys, I have my credit card here too. You wanna read the numbers? I'll check it out, like a Dave & Buster's card. Dave & Buster's card. I haven't gone in so long. Guys, I enjoy two specific games at like Dave & Buster's and arcades and stuff. Two specific styles of games. What do you think they are? What do you think they are? Live in North America. Yeah. Do you not, TARDIS? You struck me as a Westerner. Ugh. Sounds like you visited at some point. I live in on the East Coast. Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania. Alright, let's commit to this fucking bit. Illinois, I see. I don't think I've ever known anybody from Illinois. Oh my god, he's in the basement. Right? He has to be. Dude, this game actually could have like such like a moody atmosphere if they just let themselves make some weird environments. I think I might have misheard some audio somehow. Where'd you move here from? Is there like a reason why you moved here specifically during the pandemic? Goodbye. That's what I'm saying, Marcel. Chill. What, no green little pop-up? Thank you. Oh, was I supposed to put a grip on the fucking thing? You were living... Oh, you made it sound like you moved out of the country or something. Oh, you're... Oh, there you go. I read the second message first. Dude, I am hearing so much shit. We could try to clean up outside. I thought I heard something near tents. We could just rush in. That's cool. I hope that you, hope you liked America. Hope you liked the country. I've been pretty mid on it lately. But I hope that you've enjoyed your time here. Open. The Baltimore dance? What the fuck? Oh, I'm glad you could make it happen then, TARDIS. Are you open? Oh dear. Some are below me, some are in dorms. I'm just gonna keep scafwalking. He's in here. One down, baby! Ow. Did I down her? Oh my god! Oh my god! That was an Alton! What do you mean they went down in like 6 shots? Oh, they're fighting each other. For the bit, obviously, dude. Come on. Oh, that's gonna be irrelevant. Is your visor less fucked? It is. Okay, so do that. Take that off. Put that on. Put it down. Well, that's interesting. I'm kind of scared to start a surge. Maybe it's okay. I mean, he could have been self-resing. We might be clear. That also has to be the mid door, by the way. Yeah, we can make me use it as our main weapon. That might be a player. T95. I need to see if these footsteps are scav or not. Well, fuck, I thought I'd be able to see it. That's pretty good. Awful spray. I was not ready for the kick. The build's not as good as mine. I wasn't ready for it. We're at 4 down, though. I mean, Lunatic, you're saying that, but I think we killed an Alton with it. I'm actually not really sure how we got that kill. I feel like I wasn't pulling down enough. Doorbell? I will be right back. Turn off webcam and mic. Ba 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 ba. Audio. Why? Hello? 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 Uh. Did I miss anything? Sorry for sorry for being AFK for so long, guys. I had to answer the door. There was like a weird smell in my apartment that was going on for like 2 days. And I didn't realize it. But when I woke up today, it had gone, but I sent an email to the to my landlord being like, "Hey, this is what's going on. It's kind of weird. Like, do you know, like, you know, maybe you should come check it out." But we turned the AC off and everything else. And now, like, when I woke up this morning, I couldn't smell it, but she still stopped by anyway. Whoa, that looks like hell out there. Are you serious? Like, literally apocalyptic world. With all the fog and, like, how orange it was. Apocalypse or Breaking Bad Mexico. One of the two. Yeah, that 7BT1 fucking hurted. That shit fucking hurted. Oh, it was S&B. Straight up S&B. Alright, yeah, fair. Nothing but the best for good ol' Marco Veo Barba. Yeah, I think you guys were waiting. Sorry it took so long to get everything sorted. There's still gamers out there. Look at the... Armor's actually better than mine. Not super significantly. Yo, props to this boy for just running straight in. I say props. He did die a horrible death. Oh, it folds! It doesn't jiggle jiggle. It folds. Yeah, 2 bullets. Let's go. But yeah. I had to turn off the camera and mute the mic because I didn't want my landlord being on camera. KVM, I've done something like it, actually. Actually, at one point, I was attempting a hardcore playthrough. Where I would only, like, allow myself to use, like, you know... Who's yelling at me? What a cultured fucking loadout, dude. This guy's the best. This guy fucks. Where I, like, wasn't allowed... Actually, I'll just bring up the rules. Hold on. Hardcore... It's been so long that it's not even showing up in my fucking search history. 0 to hero hardcore run. So, $0. So empty the account. No market. I can only buy, sell, and trade from contacts. No ass. No scavving. Trading's okay, but again, I can't buy the trade items from the market. Don't be a bitch and no quick kits. And the goal from that was to get to legend. And it is probably it was almost suicidal for my channel. You know, I was averaging like 50 viewers for a while, and like, in the process of doing that, my average view count went down to like fucking 30. And I had to stop because it wasn't interesting enough for people to watch. I was doing it like a lot of days in a row, and like when my normal content was like, you know, like running around, having like high paced, like generally pretty successful action in Armory, it went to like I would be lucky to like win a couple of raids in a day. I would basically be exclusively using MP5 Dum Dum because that was one of the only things that I had access to if I wasn't using like other player kits. I enjoyed it. It was actually some of the most fun that I have had in the game. But it was it was probably like the most detrimental thing I've ever done to my channel. And if I didn't do it, I probably would be in like a much better spot right now. So I just couldn't continue it, unfortunately. Even if I really, really wanted to. Ninjak, I didn't even say anything. I just like bent over, like clicked my mouse, like, and I kept looking back at her. I was just like, all right, like, I didn't even tell her I was streaming. It wasn't relevant to the conversation. It was, you know. I muted up everything that needed to be muted. I don't think the RPK was to come out though. How am I doing this actually? Did I loot the Alden? Yeah, so was that an Alden? Why the SG? Because we're fucking around today, glitches. Speaking of fucking around, I guess I should just drop the SIG, huh? No. Yeah. Look at all that M995 though. I think we went through like 13 plus 50. We went through like 32 M995 rounds. That is fresh, my friend. Get the content from the minority. I think I did razz him. I don't. I definitely could have went on the stairs. I just don't know if he had an Alton. I think he had an Alton though. He looked pretty juicy. He looked awfully goddamn juicy. Well, yeah, KVM. I think that like the most popular type of content for this game, rather than like anything particularly unique, it was an Alton. In an AEK, he got fucking dumpstered. You got dumpstered by a SIG! Oh my god! Like, a meta AEK guy with an Alton gets dumpstered by my M995 SIG. Let's go! Oh, that's awesome, man. That is bloody awesome. I don't think I looted this guy. But yeah, I think like the most popular content for this game, and also the content that I was, by extension, providing at the time, was, you know, kill everyone, have like above average skill content, right? And then all of a sudden, you know, you come into my stream for like 5 days straight, and I'm just getting in like lose streak after lose streak after lose streak, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like I thought this guy was good at the game. What's going on? You know? Did I kill a guy in the hallway? I actually don't remember my kills. It was 1, 2, 1, 2 stairs, and then yeah, we're done. Unless there's more ammo to loot. Like completely change our interactive chat and see seal. That's up. That's awesome delay. That is awesome, man. Yeah, I'm curious about that 2 glitches. Did I leave my bag somewhere or something? Or is the bag metaphorical? As we refer to how much money I got. You might be right. I probably dropped my original bag. But if there's anything in there, then... Whoops. I really fucking hate this armor. I really, really do. I couldn't tell this was a 40 rounder while I was holding it. God, I'm really just that dumb, huh? Unfortunate. Hate figuring out that I'm dumb like this. Top-loaded? The random RPK that I found on the floor was top-loaded? You show me the silly builds. I actually don't know what you mean, glitches. Oh, he was bottom loading. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikers. Those things are not as expensive as I thought they were. I thought those were closer to like 70k or something like that. Huh. This guy's going up in price too. Womp womp. This is like Caravan Palace with a little bit of extra sauce. Hold on, do we want to do it like this, or, you know, we're just going to apply our M4 build to this guy. Dude, it's so funny how whenever I do this, I'm basically just buying, like, a new M4. And all the attachments just fall off. Yeah, I don't know if the way I'm doing this is actually, like, better and easier. I don't think it's actually better and or easier at all. I should play Rose? Like a Rose toy? Awfully forward of you, don't you think? Roguelike FPS. Okay. Guys, what's the next silly build we're doing? Maybe MDR? I've also never run the AUG before. Guys, has my opinion on the AUG been wrong this whole time? These are the relatability. Some good plays and then bad plays. Oh, so like it wouldn't be about like normal gameplay, it'd be more specific, so it would be less relatable. Okay. Uzi. The Uzi's not super appealing because it's just like a bad MP5. Like, I wouldn't be against it, but give me some better spice. Give me some more spice. So guys, I'm gonna give a Mac 10 build. So this is what I was given before for the previous video. This is the Mac 10 build that I had. Should I give them that or should I give them this? Which one should they get? I'm leaning towards this one. One V9. How many flashlights is this? How many flashlights is this? Oh wait, it actually looks okay. Dude, it looks like he's got like a. He's like a. It looks like a face. It looks like he's got a goddamn face. It looks like he's staring into my soul, actually. Yeah, he literally has a face. Yeah. Oh my god. Can we make him wink? Ah! What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. Epilepsy warning, I guess. Is there a tube? There actually is a tube adapter on the Vector, isn't there? So you could theoretically do this, and it wouldn't actually be that stupid. What is this compared to the normal stocks? A lot better. Hold on. Hold on. That's not that expensive. Hold up. Guys, 9mm Vector or 45 Vector? We might actually be able to cook with something here. I don't really... I think we're going to do normal. I think we're doing normal meta. I think I would like to not do leg meta. $9mm for T4 ammo, that's so expensive. But I'm rich. Okay, but here's what makes me sad about like going for like vector for like ha 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 hee hee. I'm using a big gun. Is that like there's no like real equivalent for 1100 RPM in the 45 caliber round, but for 9 mil like it's not it's really similar to the MPX. I think I'm gonna run with the vector anyway. I'm just whining. All right. Carbine barrel. Oh, I have to. Okay, what's just like the best recoil control one? That's what we're going for here. We're going for recoil control. I can try, Marcel. I can fucking try. I don't think there's any reason to not use the tiny yellow dot. Dude, this actually looks like a real gun. It looks like it was way too modular. It looks like it was kind of like way too modular, but it looks like a real gun. I don't know, like I kind of want to do the 45 one instead. Wait, that's like nothing. I thought the vector was supposed to kick like a fucking mule. What is this? Okay. Maybe. I think that I want to try... I want to try 45 with APs because 45 AP is really cheap. And, like, if I can just, like, spam, like, just mag dump one at a time. Put a sight razor on it. I don't really think that I had a problem with how low the sight was, honestly. Okay, so we're going to save this. Vec 1. Maybe we can make the 45 vector good enough that it's fine. We just mag dump with it, one mag of 45 AP ammo at a time. And then where is it? It was the handguard. Yeah, the biggest, chunkiest handguard that you've got. Put it in me. Or put it on there. Gulp. If the sight's obstructed, I don't like it. Let me see how close the gun is to the rest of the furniture. Then I might use the sight razor. Generally, I'm with you, Marcel. Okay, so how much more kick is this going to have, if any? I'm actually expecting it to have like a very different gun feel. The sight picture looks fine. It actually feels really good, guys. It actually feels like really... I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it purely for vibes. I'm doing the Vector 45 purely based on vibes. I know the ammo is like a lot worse. It's slower and it doesn't hit as hard, but the rate of fire is higher. The rate of fire is a lot higher, and we're doing this purely based on vibes. It's also going to be 1/8 of the price, or like 1/6 of the price when it comes to ammo, by the way, so... Fuck it! Fuck it, dude! Let's roll, let's dance. This is exciting. I haven't used a Vector in ages. I mean, this stuff was 60k the other day. That's kind of sad. Alright. And if we're going Vector, you gotta go Molotov. Yeah, Marcel, they finally, I'm not sure if they, like the mystical they, finally fixed their prices, but the prices were finally reduced. I think the 2x2 or 1x2 ass is fine. Although I will be playing a lot, so I don't think there's really a reason to not. Actually, speaking of, level infinite pass. Let's get our fucking coins, brother. Okay, I'll give that a second. Okay, yeah, we got like a lot of time for that. So. Okay, this is fine. Bruh. Oh, fine. I wanted a full stack of 60, but I guess not. Okay, looks good to me. Let's see if we can roll with this. I want to spray one fucking guy down. I want to spray one guy down. Just like have every single round hit him in the chest, then he falls over. No glitches. No, it hasn't. It's been like 300k for a while. Last week it started kind of dipping a little bit close to like 280, and now it's 270 is the cheapest it's been in a while. And we're very far away from this because we just bought it. Alright. Factory Scurry good for leg meta. Yeah, so I'm trying to run it for normal damage meta. I know it was my leg meta gun for a while. I think it was like very underappreciated. It was basically like a cheap P90. But like I'm not sure if like it's the season 2 recoil changes or if it's because this stock makes it feel so much better. It has so much less recoil than I remember it having. So we have APs loaded into this, and I'm gonna actually try to zero some people's chest armor. That's like the goal. That's the plan. Is that I'm trying specifically to not leg meta. Yeah, leg meta is really scary. Like I've been T5'd up and T6'd up, and as a solo, just getting rinsed by leg meta is very humbling. Yeah, you need to play it really weird, Marcel. Most people respond to playing leg meta by just ratting. You don't have to do it like that, but you definitely just can't take normal fights. You have to like be aware of like the kind of fight that you're in, the kind of peaks that people can put on you, and if it's a bad fight, you just need to you just can't take it. A fight that an AR could normally win, a leg meta gun might find impossible. Average reduction, a bunch of guns in that stock. That's a good point, glitches. Yeah, Sheaf, but you can't really decide to hit him in the arms a lot of the time. Like, I will hit arms when aiming for the chest a lot, and like vice versa. Where's this guy? What's he shooting at? I think that's a scav there. I saw his... The guy. That's what I'm talking about. Really bad fight for me to be taking. We gotta close the gap on him. Is he pushing me? Nope. Okay, we got Mosened. We got Mosened. You see leg meta being the future? No, it'll never be the future. I think that there's like different leg meta builds that you can do, but the playstyle itself is like inherently too narrow. Like just for them, for example. If I had like any kind of rifle, I could have chowed that guy by trying to hit him in the head. But with like a low caliber gun and with leg meta by extension, there's no chance that I could have like fought that guy. Oh, did I not save the build? Oh, I did. Okay. We'll try again. The nice thing about this is that, like, yeah, I'm putting a lot of ammo into the raid, but, like, it's just fucking 45 AP. I don't give a fuck if I die with 200 rounds of 45 AP on me. It doesn't matter to me in the slightest. Yeah, 200 rounds is 160k. I don't give a fuck about that. Once you find more 6 time to kill an alien, look at their armor. Because if you had leg meta, like, you wouldn't even be able to kill a guy in the first place. Like, yes, if you're in a fight where, you're staying in a hallway and you're at the other end of it, and you can see their legs, then that's one thing. But there's going to be way too many scenarios where, like, you just wouldn't have been able to see the guy's legs anyway. It is really nice when you can get away with it. And you actually do get someone's armor. And there's definitely something to be said about, like, how armor works in the first place. I think that armor needs a really big rework. But I don't think that leg meta is ever going to be anything more than, like a budget, technically runnable off-meta option. Keeping enemy armor. Yes, you're absolutely right. But I think that's basically all it is. Like, if you can kill the guy, which it will be hard, but if you can kill the guy, the armor will be better. And it is a lot cheaper, so, like, you can definitely run, like, just do what I'm doing, right? Just run, like, some really, really cheap tier 4 armor, or less, into a lockdown, or, God, maybe even, like, a forbidden lobby. Get the jump on someone, kill them. And then all of a sudden, like, you are a big boy. But I don't think it's ever going to be, like, better than an AEK, or better than an H4. You might be able to, like, you can die more with it. You can, like, die 5 times and probably spend, like, less than $1 million on all those 5 kits combined. But you could, at the same time, if you just, like, ran a better kit, or, like, a non-leg meta kit, you might not have died that many times. It kind of feels like fishing. Like, you just go, if you're running leg meta, you have to go into it with, like, very low expectations. You're committing very little, your success rate's going to be low, but if you do succeed, the profits will be high. Yeah, you can definitely push with leg meta in the right situations. You just don't want to push when people have chest side cover. Like, if you're in like a radar or like a relay fight in the middle of the map, there's not much chest side cover there. There's not like sandbags and shit. You can definitely just swing someone and chop their legs off. Forests too. Leg meta works pretty fine like forest fights. But there's ever a lot of nasty head glitches, or there's just any type of range. Basically, if you can't swing someone, like you're gonna be having trouble. There's a Breakout to rat or in the T85. T85. Oh my God, glitches. I assume by alien he means motos. Using smokes and stuns. Yeah, I think that stuns are gonna, like, smokes are pretty good. I think that stuns are the big one though. Like stun them, swing them. Oh my God, I forgot to repair the goddamn thing. Well, it's actually got some decent position cracks that don't actually obstruct my aim too much. The rounds were too slow. The rounds were too slow. The track was good, the rounds were just too slow. To my right. No, 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 no! Okay. It's better than a quick kit. What? 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 I should have healed instead of surged. What are they gonna do, frag me? Haha! I think you're a quick hit. I think you only get one frag. I think you fucked it up. Eh? Eh? Marcel, that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I kind of, like, want that to happen. I want to do that, and I want to kill them by doing that. I want to kill someone by hitting him with 50 vector rounds. That is, like, my hope and my dream right now. I think that'll be so fun. Yeah. Advanced quick hits get one molly, one frag. Sometimes better, I think. The repacking is misery. Oh, we should have mullet the guy that we killed. This guy was on a quick hit, though, I think. Oh, unless it's the M16. No, it's an A. What is this? Oh, it was not a quick kit. Yeah, that was not a quick kit. It's definitely like a low-value kit, though. What the fuck is this gear? No headphones. That's a very, very weird kit. Please drag. Thank you. Okay. Couple of little men down. AKM or Ace? Definitely the Ace. The most expensive AKM is worse than the cheapest Ace. Never put money or effort into that thing. It's so bad. Ah. Extended barrel Ace is actually like, I think it does the same damage as an SKS. Which isn't good, but, you know, it is an automatic gun. Wait. 1, 2... Where's the last guy? I've already forgotten. I'm dumb. He's right here. Okay. Oh, I didn't kill this guy, did I? That's so funny. That a headshot me didn't die. Yeah, Ace is really cheap. Well, okay, so I'm gonna say something here. The Ace, the gun is cheap. The Ace, the gun is cheap. Wow, I hit a T85. Holy fucking shit. I've never seen that in my life. The Ace, the ammo that you'd run, even for tier 3, is really, really bad. I would run a tier 4 T95 any day over a tier 3 Ace, and the value is going to be about the same. And if you want to run a tier 4 Ace, you're spending $2,000 per bullet. Which is insane. You do that gun is not worth $2,000 per bullet. Oh, Marcel, he didn't have headphones on. I don't think we want to, like, analyze the man and look for advice from him. He didn't have headphones on. He was bringing PS, like... I don't think we want to... hyper-analyze the kit. Looks good to me. Dude, I did get, like, 4 shot from, like, 50... No! Bitch was in the tower. Why does this keep happening when I'm running the Vector? I wasn't even paying attention, man. See the lag, too? Like, I was already, like, jumping, and then I just fell over dead. Oh, yeah, Marcel, I did the same thing. That was M62, and I didn't die in one shot, just naked with an M62? Aw, man. No, Harvester. I don't think that it was the noise. I think that he was in the tower. He wouldn't have been able to hear it. I didn't even hear the gunshot. Okay, that Vector was fun, though. I want to run it one more time. I want to fight like a proper man. I want to fight a proper nerd with this thing. Oh, yeah, M14 is really bad. I think an M110 would have actually one-shot me there. Man... Let's actually repair the thing this time. Okay. A little more on the ammo, please, and thank you. I have an MK14. It's really good. It wasn't as destructive as people thought it was going to be. Mostly because the only unique thing about the gun is the fact that it can run... It's an auto gun that can run tier 6, right? But apparently, no one in the world is willing to just run magfuls of M61 into that thing. And it's also harder to use. So, you know, do you want to run like a gun who has a 30-round mag that's worth 600k? For most people, the answer to that was no. What am I doing right now? I'm buying armor. A lot of people thought it was going to be like the end of the game, and honestly, I was kind of with them. I thought it would be like, wow, this gun is way too strong. But no, it's pretty chill. And honestly, most of the way I run the MK a lot. I think it's a really, really, really good tier 4 gun, especially when you consider that M80s are like one of the cheapest tier 4 rounds in the game. Yeah, no, Chief. Well, Chief, what happened with the tournament was red ammo was banned. So there's zero reason to run like a tier 5 MK14 versus a tier 5 HK when the time to kill is basically going to be the same. And you have to deal with tracers. And your mag size is smaller. And your spray range is lower. If you run M6 run, if you could run M61, very different story. Very, very different story. But in the context of just like only being able to run M62, can't do it. I don't think it shreds. It definitely deals more damage, but if you compare the recoil, or the lack of recoil that the H4 has, as well as the high rate of fire, I don't think the time to kill is meaningfully higher, especially when again, your spray range is going to be significantly lower. Like, you can spray people from 100 meters away with like a BIS H4 like it's nothing. With an MK, maybe 30, 40 meters before you start missing shots. And this is coming from a guy like, I love the MK. It is one of my favorite guns to run right now with M80s. And then Forbidden, I'll sometimes run with M61. But the consistency of the H4 is busted. It's one of the big problems with the game right now. I think that if we had banned H4 and banned AEK, we actually would have seen it. But the top level, like the top tier in this game, is just too fucking... They're too good. The best guns are too good right now. If the gun was cheaper, Chief, I would try it. That actually would kill really fucking fast. But for the same reason why I don't like running a P90 leg meta, it's too expensive. I don't know if I'm gonna run that. Was he big? Why is my gun not working? I think that first guy was big, and I think that I fucked up that second fight by rotating as far as I did. I probably should have gone down the hill instead of like commit into the fight. That was on me, but I think that we did kill a big man. That's definitely a guy on the bigger side, but what about who did I kill? I broke the armor! He was tier 5 and I broke the armor. I broke a full HP warrior. Which isn't saying a lot, but I did break it. I think that was mostly a misplay. I think that was mostly a misplay. Okay, I know I said I was going to do one more last time. But one more for real. One more for real. Last one. I promise. I promise it's the last one. I promise. I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's really fun to just spray people down. Like, it feels like as long as they're in the open, I can make it work. I know, Marcel, and it was fun! It was really fun! Getting like 50 hit markers on a guy and then he falls over? That was awesome. G18? Oh, dude, yeah. Dude, I wish the G18 just had like a little bit less recoil. Oh no, it's good that it's not actually viable in like any circumstance. It is good that a sidearm with like 1300 RPM is not viable. That's probably a good thing. Now, one thing that we used to see a shit ton in the past that we don't really anymore, and this is definitely like reasonable. I don't think it had any like meaningful changes, but we never see any MP9 anymore. When's the last time any of y'all saw an MP9? That thing is rarer than rare. Last one. Last one. I might add the NP9 as like a weapon that I force streamers to run, but there's no real interesting way to build an NP9. Yeah, Marcel, it goes in the pistol slot. Yeah, there's no good way to build it. It doesn't have much damage per shot, which is good. But there's no customization you can do to it, besides like what red dot do you put on, and you can put some funny red dots on. There's a bunch of silly options that you can use for that. But there's nothing interesting you can do with an MP9 build besides just using the MP9. No, we got other things in mind for the day. We got other things in mind. Yep. G18's like literally a shotgun. I'd say the G18's like a good leg meta build. But if you're trying to hit their legs from like anything beyond point blank range, you're probably gonna accidentally end up hitting them in the fucking chest. It's not easy. Why is that a real MP9? It's called the MP9, isn't it? What do you mean? Never heard metal here before. I feel like that's someone on the bottom and not on the top. Like someone got the radar spawn and then ran straight in here. That was pretty bad. Am I deaf? Didn't I hear his bud? What? Aw, man. Alright, that's enough vector for me. That's enough vector for me. we're digging around a little too close to the sun. Maybe some normal M4. I think that guy was only tier 4'd up, honestly. We still had trouble killing him. Alright, what's the next gun, y'all? M4, MDR, maybe an AUG. God, I don't really get everybody wanting to use the FAL lately, Trigger, because it's not just used a lot of people, but the FAL is worse than the MK in, like, actually every conceivable way. Like, literally every single way besides the price point. And, like, the difference between the guns is significant. Yeah, I know it's cheap. Is it really that cheap, though? Like, this is, like, the cheapest... Okay, well, yeah, it is that cheap. Okay. It is cheap. It is that cheap. How with UN ammo? Oh, God. Okay, this is gonna make me mad. This is gonna make me mad, Glitches. You know why this is gonna make me mad? Because I'm gonna click on this, and it's gonna be more expensive than my M4. Wow, it's 300. This is almost as expensive as my H4. This is almost as expensive as my H4. This just pisses me off. I'm looking at this and I'm getting mad. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Let's try some AUG. Let's try some AUG. I've basically never run this thing before. Your ace. Let me build this out first, really quick. We're gonna go AUG next game, but I'll look at the ace. Oh god, 200k. Sure, Mushroom. That being said, my M4 that I built for people is like... People think it's praises a lot. So, I'll review it and I'll like make any suggestions. Like I think that this M4 build is like one of the best that you can make. Let's see here. Okay, so right off the bat, you never want to use this stock. This is like this is a good M4 build generally, but this particular stock, there's no reason not to use the Carbine Industrial stock anymore. They reduced its price from Season 1, 50k, down to 14k here in Season 2. It is dirt cheap now. It is dirt cheap. Rest of this looks pretty good. The grip is what I would use. The optic is fantastic. The handguard and the barrel are good. You could probably do better than an alloy, but the thing of bringing the alloy is you can rip it off and like swap it out with better things. The tip is good. I think overall this is a really, really good M4. The only thing I would change is the stock. What we got here, Delay? And honestly, once you change the stock to mine or to this one, it's literally my build. So yeah, I think it's good. I think our build is good. Glitches, the carbine barrel is not worth it anymore. You deal better shot or better damage per shot with a long barrel, and you get better ergo, and it is only 10k extra. It is worth it. On the topic of worth it, though, this gun is not. What the fuck am I looking at? I actually didn't know you could go stockless on this thing. It's like, it's just empty there. It's just fucking empty in there. Look at that. That is funny. Yeah, Glitches, Season 2 long barrel got a lot cheaper. Is it no internal texture, or is it just hollow? Oh my god. Half of the price is the fucking red dot. Delay. Half of the price is the fucking red dot. Okay, this would have more aura if you just did that. I think it would have more aura if you did that. I'm just saying. It's too good with the iron sight. Oh, man. Alright, we're gonna run this Og. We're running the Og. Probably go tier 5 here, yeah? I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, man, I remember when you were cheaper, Mr. AN95. Get all the cheap ones at the Warren level. How's the O3 price looking? I like buying this guy when he's like 120, but if it's 150, eh. I'm just always buying masks on sale. I feel like tier 5 armor is kind of getting cheaper. Helmets are the same price from what I've seen so far. But I feel like armor at the very least is getting cheaper right now. Like the 926 is 270 at the moment on the market. That's awesome, delay. It literally does have like mafia style Tommy gun vibes. I was doing that for a bit, Mushroom. But oh yeah, 250 is pretty good actually. 250's not bad. I think this guy's 270, 266 as well for the Defender M4. Yeah, like all of these are like pretty reasonable prices. Like 250 for like any of these guys are reasonable purchases. I actually think that these two guys, like the H-Jack specifically, I'm a big fan of this guy for 250. I think I'm still gonna be buying 926 for 270 just to get some extra armor. I think that extra staying power as a solo is more important than a good, cheap, free rig, which the tier 5 armored rigs are. They're good and cheap for that. And having more HP. Having more HP as a solo is super important. Alright. I think it's actually time to win a game, guys. What do we think? Is it actually time to win a raid? I think it might be. We dicked around with the Vector for a long time, a lot more than I thought I would. But now it's time to play some games. Seriously, that Vector, like, why did it feel so good? why did it feel so good to shoot? I still had to hit him like 30 times with it, maybe closer to 20, but yeah, Mushroom. So, like, earlier when, like, the 926 was, like, upwards of 300k, like 310, 320, that was when I was basically only running armored rigs. But now that it's dropped in price by, like, 50k, I feel good running 926s again. But I think that both of them are totally fine. I think that tier 5 armor, in general, is, like, pretty decently priced at the mo. Remember, tier 5 guys have 4 million 4 tier farmers and armor bundles, feel bad paying for survived inventory. That makes sense, Marcel. I feel bad dying in 3 shots sometimes if there's ever a juicer in my lobby. That's why I like running tier 5. So that's the thing, glitches. The AUG is identical to the M4. It's just different how the recoil comes into play. The vertical recoil on the AUG is basically non-existent. The wiggle, the horizontal, after your spray starts, is really bad. Okay, I'm not even gonna go fight this guy. If he wants to push me, he can go for it. I'll listen for him. I'm pissed off that Scav isn't kind of walking up on him, though. Maybe we will kill him. Yeah, we'll kill him. That's an M110, yeah. Sorry, I have trauma from all of the snipers that killed me while I was running the Vector, okay? That's really lucky. See ya, buddy. Reposition. Can't see. One more. These guys were lunatics, man. Were those SMGs and shit, or what? I really should have reloaded instead of healing at the very, very last second. Those guys probably would have killed me if they unbound their spacebar. Oh yeah, look how much ammo we just burned on these guys. Yeah, tier 5 armor carrying us there. Yeah, Duncan. M24, MP5. Cute, cute, cute. Gotta repack, though. Can you not? Please? Looks good to me. There's body number 2. AR-57. Sexy gun, sexy gun. Big fan. You have to strip something here. Probably the M110. On mobile weapons of a second control penalty increase when you use better handguards. What? That sounds insane? Is there like a balance purpose for that? I don't really understand. What's the point? BPZ. This guy had BPZ loaded into the M24? What the fuck? Bruh? Bruh? I'm gonna get into better cover here for 2 seconds, so I'm not just prone in the open with my dick in my hands. Was it the scav killing M24 mag? Wait, it actually unironically was. This guy had a scav killing M24 mag. Okay. Okay, sure. By the way, welcome to the stream, Voltor. I think that you've been following for a minute, haven't you? I remember your follow notification from a couple of days ago. It's your first chat, though, so, you know, welcome. In the butt you go. Okay. Yeah, if we need all this ammo for a single fight, we gotta keep it topped off, don't we? 60 control penalty because you can't change his handguard. So what does the control penalty do? Oh, we're already at 1 million. It doesn't feel like we're at 1 million. We also might want to load the M62 into the M110. Just have like a really good tapper waiting in the ranks. Chat, did anybody get inside the armory while I've been doing this? I don't remember. I don't remember if a door went off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fire that once in a second. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's actually some pretty good kit right there. Pretty good loot after everything's said and done. I think it is time to go inside. Honestly, Duncan, it's happened before. If it was full HP, Marcel, I would do it. Hey, what's up, Crit? You missed it. We were dicking around trying to make like the vector and stuff work. It was really fun. I did with a Vector 45. I sprayed down a tier 5 guy. It took like 20 bullets, but it felt good. It was fun. It was really fun. What's going on, man? The silly cursed gun content idea, by the way. I think that the first video I'm gonna do for that series, Crit, is gonna be with Shammy and Giotto, because they got like a bit of a rapport. I'm excited to try to get them into it. All right, I think that we are just gonna go inside here. Balancing thing to prevent people from having insane ergo. Interesting. Okay. So it mostly affects ergo as a stat. Wait, that's actually exactly what we need for this game. Because, like, one of the biggest problems is the H4, and one of the things that I was talking about, where it's like, alright, ways that we fix the H4, ways that we, like, fix the H4 by nerfing it. And I think that one of the big ways you do that is by nerfing the barrels. And by extension, you can nerf the handguards for the big barrels by making them have less range and have higher ergo penalties. Delete the gun, perhaps? I would actually be for that. But I think at this point, it's a little bit too ingrained in, like, the high-tier players, I don't know, pick a word. In the high-tier players' psyche to do that without people getting pissed. Need to buff worse gun barrels? I don't think that the low end of the H4 needs to be buffed. Oh, you mean for, like, other guns entirely, Crit? Yes. Guns with less range should easily have effective ranges. Dude, I think that you could give the Scar literally 100 meters effective range. Like, literally 100 meters. And it would still, like, not be good, but at the very least it would have a niche. If people want to do, like, really long spray downs, the Scar can do that for you. Ninja, one thing to remember regarding, like, high firing power, like, that stat as a word, is that it is only in reference to itself. So, like, it could get more damage per bullet, but as an example, the T95 compared to the TO3. T95 with a medium barrel has medium firepower. T95 with a long barrel has high firing power. The TO3 has medium-high firepower and doesn't have any additional barrels that you can put on it. But any TO3 will always deal more damage than even a high barrel T95, even though the T95 has high firing power and the TO3 has medium-high firepower. Well, that's a wiener bag. Interesting. I guess no one got in. But yeah, I agree that there needs to be a reason to use them, Crit, but I also think that it's important to note that, like, at the end of the day, they're used for their DPS. Like the AEK and the H4. And if you don't, like, make other options reasonably good in those, like, you know, those like 50-meter range encounters, it's not gonna have any, like, actual shifts on like pick rates or meta, in my opinion. Why'd that sound like that? Why'd that sound like that? That sounded so strange. Like a different gun. You did miss it though, Crit. I started the day by using a SIG, and I killed an Alton. I killed like a T5 Alton guy with M995 SIG. It was really fun, actually. It was really fun. What am I wearing? Hunter? Okay. Okay, let's, Guys, did we hit mid-safe? I've literally already forgotten. Oh, that's sick. Were those footsteps not a scav? Were those footsteps not a scav? I kind of assumed that they were. I didn't hear anything coming in from behind me. That's a shame. I think he had an AUG as well. Ugh! Why didn't I hear this guy already? I mean, the suppressor, but why did I fucking not hear this guy already? I don't think it would have mattered. M61, you're losing money! You're losing money, man! What are you doing here? Sir, this is an armory lockdown lobby? Sir? Call me inspired. Literally, Duncan. The annoying thing is, like, the way that that guy was playing, he's probably not good. If I was just, like, a little bit more locked in and, like, not just focus on looting, I think that if I was in a fight, I could have killed the guy, even though he could have killed me in 2 shots and I would need to kill him in 10. I think I actually could have won that fight if I knew that I was in it. Copium. But yeah, Crit, I actually, like... So, Crit, I wanted to talk to you about this as well, because I've been wanting to, like, bring it up with, like, all the captains from the event that have come by my stream. But holy fuck, like, that tourney was probably one of the most stressful things I have done since traveling to Saudi Arabia for work. Oh yeah, you're not a captain, but, you know, you're someone that I know from the event. You're a captain in my heart, Crit, okay? The captain of my heart. Ooh. Ooh. The hell's all this? What? What? Oh, this was all in my ass, I guess. Okay. Okay, my bad. We can not talk about it. Sure, fine. I'll go fuck myself. How about that? My bad. But no, like, I just wanted to talk about, like, the experience that I had with it, like... Because, on one... It was, like, one of the most stressful things that I've done, and I don't think I'm, like, a really good caster, and I'm not a caster by trade anymore. But, like, so many people think that, like, the casters were, like, the people that were in charge of the observing, and we're not. Like, the only thing that we were in charge of was literally just, like... what we were saying, and it's really annoying that, like, a lot of people are just like, man, why did the casters have a bad stream quality? Like, how dare they do that? It's so annoying. I appreciate that, Crit. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've only had people, like, I've only had people coming by and basically being like, yo, you did a good job. Like, and, like, again, I don't think I'm, like, the best caster that you could grab. I don't even think I'm the best caster for this game that you could have gotten. But I think with a production environment like that, that was going to be immensely scuffed 10 times out of 10, you want someone who is, like, familiar and aware of the idea that, like, it's gonna be fucked. It's gonna be fucked. And, like, I think that anybody else that you could have gotten in this space to do that event would not have been able to deal with that. Do you think we knocked him? He's dead. That guy's fucking dead. We'll delay. That's why they didn't do any marketing for it. I think that it should have happened. I think it was... like, a little overcooked in some ways, a little undercooked in other ways. What's up, Stratman? How's it going, man? Oh, they rushed in already. That looks kind of familiar! Isn't that an H4? That's an H4. I appreciate that, crit. At the same time, like, I really want to do some kind of video where I talk about it like, hey, this is the nature of, like, most esports shows. This is, like, what we had to deal with on this show. Like, the people that literally think that the caster is just, like, doing everything the entire time. I just want to talk to them and educate them, make them understand what the fuck is actually going on. How are you shooting me through all these trees, man? Because you're not. Didn't know what I was talking about. But someone looted all this. Okay, didn't know what I was talking about. It's a big surprise. About, like, just the casting. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, it's... Okay, so it's me being like, this specific player made a mistake. This is the mistake they made. Yeah, okay, yeah. I wonder. Is someone under this? Or are they above me? They're right here. What's up, dude? Why have I been seeing this build nonstop today? Unloaded this guy unloaded his M24 because he thought he was about to die. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Be be for real with me, man. Are you serious? Are you serious? I think it should be like a pub match, yeah. And dude, like, I was actually, like, really, really proud of myself. Because I basically predicted, like, a lot, like, even, like, some of the weird shit. I feel like I predicted, like, how most of the matches were going to play out from, like, a macro perspective. Yes, with some exceptions. But I think I did pretty fucking good at predicting and analyzing shit. Especially considering, like, the type of feeds and stuff I was given. I kind of want to flank this from the right, but I don't think I have time. I think I have to Unga. Tier 6, by the way. Headshot the first guy twice. Survive against a fucking tier 6 ambush and lockdown, then I get SJ'd. Oh, man. I headshot this guy twice, by the way. The SJ wasn't a tier 6, and I don't think it was a 4-man, but I did kill his tier 6 friend. Seriously, the MK felt really nice right there. Like, I know that I can't one-shot headshot, and it definitely had an, like, that was definitely, like, an issue that I had killing these guys. But at, like, closer range, just being able to, like, two-tap the head, like, bet. Well, I think I killed the first sniper, Marcel. Remember the first guy that I killed in the hill? I think we already killed one. I do like how versatile this gun feels. it's not versatile in the same way that other things are. Like, I can't spray at long ranges, and I do also think that I'm misusing it a little bit. Like, I think using the scope makes me feel like I tap more than I should when it's a spray gun. Oh, Lucifer. Yo, what's up, dude? Yo, what's up, Mr. Caster? That is me. That is me, isn't it? I haven't thought of myself as a caster in like 6 years. It's been a minute. How's it going, Lucifer? You enjoy the tourney? For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Seal. Hello. I cast the most recent ABI production. It was a bit scuffed, but we did our best. And generally, I play this game either with, like, you know, cost-effective builds or, you know, just generally trying to do anything besides, like, tier 6 TV station, you know? I try to do some unique shit, cost-effective builds, solo play, that kind of stuff. I'll almost never play in a team. Sometimes I'll play in a duo. Yeah, Lucifer, dude. I've actually been trying to. Cook up a different rule set. I have something here that I think would be kind of cool. So 3 to 5 mil for the start to actually have like an economy that matters in the game. 10 rounds, 300k Cohen per kill still, but like not like. You don't get the money, but you just do get the points. 15 to 20 minute rounds. And then like rounds 1 through 5, you can only have like, you know, tinier armor, tiny ammo. Rounds 6 through 8, slightly bigger stuff. And then rounds 9 through 10, anything goes. Besides probably like a permanent thermal nerf, or a permanent thermal ban, I think. I don't think the thermals would be very good for it. But I think that would be really good. I think that kind of rule set would be really good. Exactly, crit. Like literally, like, if you just don't make it so that people have $3 million kits per person, then all of a sudden kills matter a lot more. Unless we came 20 minutes, just put less time. Beyond the 15-20 minutes that I was saying? Unga. Oh, he's under me. I can't tell if these are scavs or not, but I have to respect it. Come back. Are these fucking bots? Are these fucking bots? Oh, wasting my time, dude. I'm embarrassed I couldn't even tell from the first body. That was annoying. Oh, I agree, Chase. I agree. And to be clear, you know, I was not in charge of the rules or the observing or anything on the production other than the cast. I'm only saying this from like a perspective of like how I can improve it, just to be clear. But yeah, I hope that we actually like try a lot of different things. What is going on over here? I think these are all bots. Which only begs the question of what was going on with this team. It sounds like they pushed in. Oh, welcome home, Abby. I'm trying to clear this out. Razm, I think it would have helped. I think our red ammo ban in the first lobby was premature. I think that was a mistake. Oh yeah, your package came in. Your goose sweater. Oh, your ghost. I thought you said goose. I would like that. That would be funny. Sorry, in the YouTube chat. Bamboosman. Hello, hello. Sorry, I have the YouTube chat like way to the side today. I'm just trying to stream a little bit on like the home YouTube channel so I can point you guys over to the new channel. Halloween Town. Can I see it? Oh, nice. That's a cool sweater. I toss. You look good today, by the way. You look good today. I don't know if any of the kills that I've gotten are real. I'm not even going to check them. I think I'm just going to go inside Armory and kill some dudes. I definitely will, Direwolf. That looks really fun. I do wish they were geese. I think that'd be funny too. There you go. Yeah, it's good for the season. That's true. That's true. Your outfits are so spooky. Scary bitch indeed. What's going on over here? Let me up. Let me up. I think the game needs to be showcased to say it's in thermals and red ammo would have caused more movement. Yeah. Like, I think that I would still want thermals to be banned, but I would rather nothing be banned than, like, as much as we had be banned. You know? Oh, sorry for all the follows. Jason, Shays Brian, Direwolf, Mauricio, and Don. Thank you all for the follow. Oh. Oh, that looks comfy as fuck. One sec. Bonk! Out of the way! That's unfortunate. Let's check if this guy had a self-res. I think we have time for this. Oh, wait, I remember you, Direwolf, then. I remember you. Hold on, I'll show you the clip. It happened here. I remember exactly when that happened, yeah. Yeah, you've been immortalized in short form content, Direwolf. I'm just gonna put a nade in there to check. I don't think anyone's there. I also didn't properly check if the other guy had self-res. Yeah, Direwolf, sometimes I just play in a way that's, like, confident, other times I just don't. I wish the way that I played against your team is the way that I always play, but sometimes it's just not. Okay, crit. That's actually unironically, like... I wouldn't be into this game if it wasn't for crit. I watched it for a little bit, and I was just like, oh, I don't like it for, like, XYZ reasons. And then I kept watching it, and I was like, oh, okay, it's actually kind of... It's actually kind of good. It's actually pretty good. Should I keep this? What should I do here? Hold on. Boom, bang, boom. That could be reasonable. That could be worth it. I would like to bring the MPX out. So, I don't think that, anybody's gonna be extracting through here. I think I would have heard it. But I also didn't find a self-res. Wasn't this guy wiggling? Wasn't this guy like, no, no? Oh, there he is. Answers my question. So who's got the RPK? That could be a scav. He didn't even alert to me. I think we got a rat. Where's the guy? Where? He's in here somewhere. Ooh, I wonder if he's upstairs. Yeah. I hear something. Is he in the middle right next to me? Or right above me? Almost like right here. Could be outside. They're going so quiet. I've never seen that in my life. How do you get there? Is it easy? Like, I wasn't even looking at that. Boxes on the right side? Here? These guys? Or these guys? Like, bump and then bump. Middle door side. What I was doing initially? This isn't peak? I know, I do want to play more peak spooky. No, no. Hey, okay. With a gun box on it? So did I do this in a different way? Did I do this in a unique way? Am I special? Chad, am I the special boy? Thank you for the apology, Otto. What's up? It's crazy that you can't just get up here normally. Like, like this is the only place with the invisible barrier. Like, it's the only place you can't get up here. So wait, so different. So you do it by. So you can get up here over here somehow. Giotto, no. I used to do. I used to work for a company called Nerd Street, and they would do. They would do Valve Productions. But I never was a caster for them. I was always I was hired by them to do like production side stuff, not actually produce. This auto rotate is so scuffed. Open container, you can climb on box in a weird angle. Okay. No, I don't. Giotto. Why do you ask? Like here? Oh. I don't. I don't know. Crit, they literally didn't. During an event called Fragadelphia, my job was to sit in a back room and monitor feeds. it was literally my job to just like sit there doing nothing in a back room. It'll give me a mantle. Onto which edge? Like the left edge, the right edge, or what? Sorry guys, chat has to teach me how to edge. We're trying to figure out the details here. Giotto, thank you, man. If people ever come by, I've been trying to like explain the circumstances of the cast, just to like it obviously makes me look really bad. Like the production like made the casters look bad. So people that like aren't as familiar with like how a production works, and like, you know, like who does what job, like, you know, like, oh, Seal did the observing. No, the casters don't do the observing a lot of the time, right? Yeah, I mean, let me just, like, I didn't even have audio. Let me show you a picture of what it was like to cast this stuff. Let me just show you. So this was what I was casting through. Who's that? I know it's so precious because of the context of this being Rockstar, but it's not because I can read it. It's not because I can read it. I just know. I have to use like context clues and everything to like figure it out. It's like, what's going on here? I know this is Armory gas station, but I can't like read anything. I can't see any details. I had no audio. So we actually do have a spec client. It just wasn't very good. From what I heard, is that apparently we do actually have a spectator client. It just doesn't differentiate between teams at all. It also doesn't show backpacks and looting. So we could only cycle through like players 1 through 20, just like one at a time. So like if you know, Rockstar's team's fighting and we're on like iMouse team, we would have had to probably like cycle like, you know, 12 different players to get there, which is like not an option. Like that, like you can't do that. Dude, this loot in this raid is so fucking scuffed. No one has a bag. Nothing. There's nothing good for me. Work in the beginning. Fix OBS settings. Crit. I don't think that this production company is going to be used again. Not because of any particular job they did, but because they were never intended to be more than like a stopgap solution. Having no audio is crazy. That is more normal than you would expect. Having no audio is much more normal than you would think. Yeah, Shays. Part of the event was to like figure out some rules and like figure out like how to make the events like actually esport ready beyond just like the tech. It's like, okay, like the tech needs to be ready, obviously, but also like what needs to be done from like a rule set to make it interesting. Obviously, right now, like we now know, we being like the community, not we being the developers. I'm not speaking for the devs, but we know that if we just do again what we did, where it's like, you know, no holds barred, just a raid with like a full timer, we know that's gonna be shit. We know that it's not going to work. So it is good that it's good that the test happened. It's good that the test happened. So wait, Direwolf, hold on. Let me bring up my TikTok. I think it's one of the TikToks that didn't actually do anything. I might have to re-upload it. Hold on. Yo, we had like a pretty good we did a pretty good short over here. It's gotten us 5 followers. We were at 89 this morning. Where is it? I think it's this guy. No, it's somewhere down there though. Is it you? It's you. It's you. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get the audio on. To be fair, it's mostly Snae's Direwolf because we had a conversation right after it happened. So when you told me about like one of the few interactions I've had with him,
I think a big boy upstairs and a guy still in the safe room.
I was just like, oh,
He's
I remember
creeping
this.
slowly. He just aimed in on the staircase.
Ooh, the audio on this is
One left, one right.
crunchy. You see you trying to thirst the shovel there? I just like swing around the corner because I know if you're holding close,
Ooh!
it's gonna be hard. Let's fucking go. That was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun with that fight. How's it doing on YouTube actually? Let's all check my YouTube stats together, gang. Let's check my YouTube stats. How have yours been going, Wilcrit? What's is there anything particular that's been going on there? Guys, so this title was originally named it was originally named Best CQB Assault Rifle. And it got like 100 views. And then I was just like, alright, fuck it. Like, that's not the way to go. Full brain rot. Fish gun, fish gun, fish gun. And then it got like 600 more views in a day. It is fine. This is why I'm trying to do this video idea with more content creators and more streamers. Like, I'm trying, like, the next one I'm trying to get going is with Giotto and Shammy. Because I know that they're, like, competitive and they have, like, a rapport with each other. I want to actually do a competition. I want to give them both the same gun, like, the same cursed-ass gun. And I already have, like, 5 or 6 builds ready if you guys want to see some of them. And then we're going to do, like, a best of 3 or, like, a best of 5. And whoever gets more kills with, like, the cursed gun, by the end of it, wins. Whoever wins more rounds, I think. My shorts are doing alright. Oh yeah, this one's doing pretty good actually. There's a whole discussion in this video's comments about like whether or not Tarkov is a good game or not, which is always funny. It always happens. But nothing's ever done as well as the very first one. The very first short that we made is we've not been able to get back there. That's fine though. We are tiny. I know that we're doing a lot of things that aren't playing the video games, so thank you for your patience, gamers. I haven't seen Snaze around actually. At the very least, like he hasn't come by here. Is he still active? Less broad tags. I might try and do that crit. I would really like some better tags. I sold Owens for some of these, but then like on TikTok specifically, my videos started doing fucking nothing. And I was given the advice to try to use the FPS tag, and that's fixed my TikTok basically overnight. Thank God for Rytech. Hashtag bless the man. I haven't seen him since a month or two ago. I feel like he like just dropped off the face of the earth or something. Not sure what happened there. Hope he's alright. I think he's still active. I think that Shammy was talking about him as if he had talked to him recently, so he's probably not dead. TikTok died for like a week. Yes, crit. So, like, I was showing my TikToks for a sec there, right? He's getting his PhD? There you go. Hey, speak the devil and he's here. So, like, I have a shit ton of TikToks, like this 10 view one, this, like, 22, 24, 16, 14, 12. None of these guys are being pushed to the algorithm. Every single one of these guys, like, you don't see these unless you come to my profile. And I guess I should just, like, re-upload them. With like different tags and the correct tags, I don't know. It's really annoying. This M4 build is not good. Let's go ahead and fix it. I'm basically building it from scratch. That's so funny to me. Ooh, okay. We actually didn't get shot last game by either of the 2 real players that we killed. I think the rest of them were actually all fake, so it's like literally whatever. Maybe I should bring some bigger bags. No delay. I did not run your, quote, goated ace build, end quote. Okay, the trick here is that even if it takes a couple of extra shots to kill with the MK, with 180 rounds in our ass, the trick is just keep shooting him. Just kill the guy. That's the goal. That's the plan. That's the idea. Is it hard for, like, visa reasons or what, Crit? I feel like, logistically, you could easily do your job wherever. The problem is just, like, getting out or what? Over under the amount of times Max said absolutely. So I actually asked her about that because I noticed it and I sent her a DM. I don't think she saw it, but I was just like, hey, like, you might want to... Like, I'm noticing, like, a casterism where you end up, like, just saying this thing over and over again. You might want to not do that. And at the end of the show, she saw the DM, and she was like, oh, no, yeah, I saw someone complaining about it, so I was rage-baiting people. Like, she was literally just fucking trolling. Which I was like, that's fair. That's fair. If that's the energy you want to bring to, like, a watch party style cast, fucking go for it. Like... When I stream this game, make YouTube content issues are normally I stream horror, not a chat. I've never done video editing. Yeah. Also, regarding video editing, Direwolf, video editing is 99% learned by doing. It's also, like, relatively easy. As long as most of what you're doing is just, like, cutting and doing, like, voiceovers. Editing is mostly just time-consuming. Once you have, like, a formula for videos, especially for shorts, it'll take me, like, 20 minutes to do a short. I can show you the process later if you want. Maybe, like, when we end the stream, I can just, like, show it really quick before we hop off. Bigger videos can take me like a few more hours of doing, and I don't really release as many as I want to because it is so time consuming. So that's a bit annoying. Beyond that, like, you don't need to be a Chad for this game. In fact, I think that, like, this game in particular, like ABI in particular, is kind of like I feel like most of the successful content creators are just like Chads. Which means that there's space to do other things. Just do what you have fun with doing. You don't have to just be like, hello, I'm Direwolf, the 1v4 forbidden solo streamer. You can play with your friends, you can have fun, you can just, like, play Secure Ops all day. You can... Ow, my dick. You can just do silly meme builds. You can do whatever the fuck you have fun with in your game. Free program, DaVinci Resolve. Yep, DaVinci Resolve. Google it. Free editing software. If it's time thing, that's hard. But, like, I had to go through, like, all these questions, like, myself. And for a long time, I was just like, I don't know what to do because of this question, this question, this question. And then a bit of it was, like, people just being like, hey, just fucking do the thing. Stop talking about how hard it's going to be to do the thing and do the thing. And I was just like, oh, okay. And part of it was also, like, just basically finding the motivation to do it. Like, if you want to do it, just, like, try to find the time. And don't think too much about, like, being successful. Just try to do it, like, and have fun with it. DaVinci Resolve. Are we leaving soon? Okay, guys, this is gonna be the last raid. After this raid, Direwolf, I'm going to show you the program that I use and do, like, a quick just run through about, like, what my shit looks like. I feel like DaVinci's, like, not as bad as other programs. But also, like, I don't know. I don't like... It's been a long time since I've used Photoshop. Yo, where the fuck is everyone, by the way? No scab spawned here. What the fuck is... Am I getting ratted? Are there people here right now? Am I in, like, an actually empty lobby? What's going on? But yeah, so like an example of like a game that has a lot of successful streamers that aren't just like Giga Chads is Hunt. Hunt Showdown has a humongous casual audience of people that just like they care more about the vibes of the streamer than about like, you know, your win rate. I do think this particular game, you have like an audience that generally cares like a lot about like, you know, how well you play and things like that. But I think that's mostly because it's like, that's just like most of the streamers that exist. I think it's like a cultural thing that it doesn't mean that like, you know, you existing outside of like that cultural norm, it doesn't mean that people aren't going to watch you. If anything, it's like a reason that people might tune in. Thank you, Crit. I was going to go over this later if you weren't. I appreciate it. Running at people. There was a guy up there. That guy's fucked up. So is my face. Do it. I think there's a second one up there. I'm not actually sure on that one, Dyer. Britt, do you know? Is that a bot? I've never seen this extract before. Ah! Ah! What's up, Dragon? Yeah, I was really lucky that that guy had an SKS. I'm really glad that that guy had an SKS. Yeah, if you just put me in a lobby where I have tier 5 and other people have quick hits, dude, it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy, okay? Now, there's gonna be some specific rules that'll require everyone else to follow, but as long as you guys follow it, then I'll allow you to play with me, okay? Not bots. Was that too specific of a call out? I'm not even trying to like talk shit. I'm really not. I'm just making fun. Fucking go in me, thank you. How are you hitting me from there? Okay. Oh, now I gotta heal up again though, that's unfortunate. Unpack that guy later. Unpack these guys later as well. For now, just again. Say it with me. Get in me. Thank you. Gotta unpack these guys. We're just gonna eat this man and run inside. I think we already pulled, so that should be relatively easy. Can't sell that, so don't give a fuck. Can put this stack in my butt when we're done. I don't think I have the patience for it, Crit. But I know that you're joking. You'd never want to actually compete with me. Sigh. Sigh. That's worth more, right? I think that is worth more. Fucking insane. Uh, I was gonna say, I feel like we're scamming this person right now. Do they have the right website? I'm noticing a lot of funky kits today, by the way. We're not gonna be able to make this stack go down to 0, are we? I was gonna say, I feel like we're scamming her, Crit. This doesn't feel... Like, I wouldn't think that was normal either if I was getting asked for that. Watching hentai while streaming. Is the problem that you tried to use the word hentai in a clip? Yeah, I have a hypothesis for what went wrong here. Hear me out. Are you gonna do a YouTube vid from the thing? I'm not sure, Shammy. It's gonna be really, really hard to. Like, if I had a better idea for how I wanted the video to go, then yes, I would do it like in a heartbeat. But I have no fucking clue how I'd want it to look. At first as well, I was like kind of anxious about like the way that I was involved with the whole thing. But I did get over that with a little bit of time, so like, I don't feel like as bad for like how everything went down anymore. Mostly because it wasn't on me. I did as good of a job as I could. But I don't know what that video would look like, and I have other things that I don't make right now. At the very least, I have like one other video I have to make. Honestly, Shammy, I think it depends on whether or not, like, how fast we get you and Giotto's like game going. I have 4 kills. Where did I kill? Oh, there's one more guy up there. I'm an idiot. I'm distracted. I'm yapping with you guys. If we get like the footage from you and Giotto's Crit or Shammy, then I might not. Just simply because I have other stuff going on. This way down the Twitch file and keep the best quality possible. Wasn't recording the tourney, make a video. I think just downloading it through Twitch. No, downloading through Twitch is what I do, but like I really try not to do that. If Pine is here, she might have an idea. But my solution to that is I always try to just download through Twitch, or try to record through Twitch. Pine always yells at me for not doing it. For good reason. It's really troll not to. I don't think I can take the battery with me. Oh, I can. I actually need to put it in the recycling bin. You got it right? Yeah. Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Aha! Ah! 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 Guys, I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting flashbacks. My very, very first kill in not in this game, but in DayZ. I think this is a scav. Yeah. My very first kill in DayZ was there was like a ghillie sniper hiding outside of Cherno, and I was just like running around with an axe. So the guy like pops up from the grass and starts shooting me, but like, you know, me being like the fucking nervous ass, like awkward person that I was. Like I was like obsessed with the idea of like, you know, not doing anything wrong, like not making people mad. But this guy was trying to murder me, right? So, of course, my solution when he starts, you know, murdering me was to scream, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry," while I chop him to death with an axe. I was having a normal one that day. That was probably like 12 years ago, and I still remember the exact. Like, if you gave me a map of Chernogorsk, I could point you to the exact fucking grid square that happened. It's a formative memory for me. What the fuck? You stream and record at the same time with Streamlabs? What? People are saying that you can't do that with... No, like you can absolutely record and... OBS is much better than Streamlabs. In general. Yeah, no, Streamlabs is like OBS with Apple-style branding. Overall, it is relatively troll. Fake, yeah, thank you for the follow. How's it going, man? I think I'm supposed to do the... it doesn't really matter. Do, like, ads, 4 different signs. How... Is your, like, PC a piece of shit? Out of curiosity? Respectfully, of course. Respectfully. Well, I guess, yeah, okay, fair. Alright, so... This isn't gonna work, is it? Alright. The little 1x2 at the top is too disruptive to make this work. Where'd the armor go? Is it... Oh my god, we have shit in 3 different bags right now. Alright, we're going to just fold this guy up. Get it out of the way. And now what? You can start drinking some shit, get out of there as well. Is there anything that's particularly low quality, or anything that we can do to optimize our space a little bit more than we're currently doing? Unfortunately, we're getting very real, tangible benefits from the way the bags did it before, so this is going to be a little bit rough. If we find a home up here for the travel, that'll let us put the RSP in. So it's bad quality. This is pretty bad. That's pretty bad, so you can go there, you can go there. Now we got that. Now we're just trying to make room for the cheetah. Any cheetahs? There we go, 1. Let's just pop this. I would like to also make room for the bag. Easy. And now we're just not gonna get shot. We're never gonna die. We're invincible. I'm never going to die. That's fucked up. It's like he sprouted from the ground. Yo, any sprouters in chat? Piece of shit does have some issues here and there. Or you guys a piece of shit causing it. So are you saying that you're actively having a problem with recording on OBS, or what? Because, like, I'm not gonna tell you to, like, that you have to swap from OBS, or from Streamlabs to OBS. But any problem that you have to do, like, any of the things that we described, maybe it crashes a lot, or a bit, it's probably not because of your streaming software. Like, I have a unique problem as well. I have a unique problem in this game where if I ever drop the A95 for other audio, my audio breaks half the time. I don't think it happened this time, but... I just cannot see. No, my audio is broken. We couldn't hear that guy die. So yeah, our audio is currently broken. We have no functioning voice lines. Very cool. You'll be able to hear it more properly in a sec when it happens to the next guy that we come across. Okay, well, there's a voice line. There's a voice line. I'm just the gaslighting champion. What can I say? I'm a champion gaslighter. Alright. Oh, broach? Don't mind if I do. Dude, someone's getting bonked. And it's not gonna be me. Oh, there it is. You hear that? I'm getting shot in the back and I cannot hear the gunshots. It sounded suppressed, but That ain't a VSS. Yeah, so our audio is bugged right now because we swapped from the A95 to anything else. It's really annoying. Am I on spatial? Yes, I'm on spatial. Why am I so fucking thick? Oh, it's the defender armor. Whoa! Please! Thank you. Dude, turning around, there's just 3 men there. It's so cool. Anything in the back? I think so. Oh, so nice. Oh, what are you? What are you? Nothing fun. Although we could use that to heal. RPK, don't really need that. Alright. Let's hit up the rest of our free safes and get the fuck out of here. Maybe find a room for all this piss. Although finding a room for the piss is gonna be hard when we're already having like humongous issues with the bag, aren't we? Or isn't it? So we'll see. It probably doesn't make sense to be doing this, but whatever. Yes, for Pegasus. It's really nice for people like me who like ammo. Talk about piss again? Dude, you know me. Come on. When am I not talking about piss? Answer. If I'm in armory, never. I'm always talking about piss. Who do you think's, like, carrying the 762 piss economy on his back? Come on. Like, if I'm not gonna do it, it's not gonna get done, okay? I know, for Pegasus. And I also can't unload mags while I'm doing it. So I think in that situation, it actually was slower. You're making it sound like you're downloading, like, some malware or something. That's what it feels like, you know. That's what it feels like, I'm sorry. But that is the software that I use. I'll show you... I'll show you 2 things after this. We're gonna hit all of our safes and do some Tetris before we end the stream. Maybe get a lucky rid. Try to get ourselves a lucky rid. Nothing good. Oh wow, I haven't found a PD wire in ages. It feels like literally more rare than a red to me. Now, the unfortunate thing is that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to drop, like, something else of very high value to fit that in. So, that kind of sucks. Does any scav have, like, a bigger bag over here? Maybe, like, an amp? Val, BPZ is really good, AKM. But, again, I don't think I have room for anything, really. Okay, so we can drop meds happily. I think that these guys are better than a console. And then we can do that. Could start dropping some pills for a golden watch. Could start dropping grenades for things as well. RSP looks like it's actually worse than a PD wire, so we could drop that. Could also strip the T95. I think that's probably better than keeping it at this point. With the AK-12 there, that'd also clear up like, an additional spot for the suppressor. Yeah, that feels correct. And there's a stack of this guy somewhere too. Yes, Lope, we put a battery in there. Stash the golds. Yeah, that would work. That would work. Although, do we need to at this point? I don't think we need to at this point. Yeah, no, we're chilling. We're chilling. Besides the travel bag. Besides the travel bag itself. Anything else want to be dropped for the travel bag? One. Maybe a grenade? Although I think if I drop a grenade, it's not worth it anymore. Whatever. That wasn't worth it. We just, I think, lost money doing that. Yeah, we've already recycled. Oh, this guy had BS in the thing. Nice. Whose AK was this again? Who had that? That was the guy who was running us down after we were hopping around, right? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Yeah, you gotta extract everything, Direwolf. I don't remember exactly how that works, but let it do its thing, I guess. So, I guess I'll just show Dire as well as everyone else who's curious with the editing process, what all that shit looks like. So, let's see. I'll show you two different things here, what it'll look like. I think I'm just gonna close this now, right? Yeah, we'll do some Logi later. Are we, how up were we today? I think that we lost a shit ton just trying to run Vector over and over again. Yeah. The Vectors were not working out for us, but we came back with 4 mil, but I think we lost money today. This was the really sad raid. We almost could have gotten like a really, really good set of loot there. Excuse me. Yeah, we got the battery out. Alright, so I have one timeline for all my shorts. And my shorts all have the exact same, like, what do you call it? They all have the exact same formula. Oh, is it gonna crash on me again? This timeline has been very, very buggy on me ever since editing this this short. So I have my clips here on this timeline. This is the source, basically. So basically, what I do first is if I have like a moment that I liked, I'll take notes on it, and so this is what my notes look like. You know, like this time, like this date, this time in the recording, this is what happened, and then after a stream, I'll go into the recording and try to go find that event. So for this short, the most recent one, this was, you know, finding the double gold. This was finding the double gold. So I found the order of the, or I basically cut it up in the way that I wanted, and then after I cut it up, I copy it, because the bottom layer is, like, the bottom layer here on the timeline is the bottom frame here, basically. And the top layer is just my face. So, you know, there's different zoom and cropping qualities that we have here, so that we are cropping just my face out of the entirety of, like, the, Oh, did I accidentally close the source up? I think I did. Yeah, so like the top one is just my face cropped out from the entire image, and the bottom frame is the gameplay, again, cropped for mobile. This maybe isn't the best way to do it. Crit probably has some smoother ways to do it than I do. But this is how I do it. But like 90% of the thing is literally just like you have, I'll show it to you with like a non-short form video, because those are honestly like, the first part of those is a bit simpler. So this is a video that I haven't released yet. By the way, who are we raiding next? Is anybody streaming right now? So this is just like a normal video. Like, and the very first thing that you're doing is you're just cutting it up. Like all of these like little dividers, I use the blade tool to basically chop parts of the video that I don't want in for whatever reason. Maybe it's like too slow, but the pacing is shit, whatever. But most of like making the video is just chopping the parts out that you don't want in the video. And especially if you're doing gameplay, that's sometimes literally all you have to do. And this is some advice that Crit told me, is that like all you really want to do more than anything is just make the thing. And then if you have specific ideas for like how you want something to look then just, you know, think about it and try to put in the video. But like, if you can't figure it out, just release the video without it and then try to work on it later. It's more important to like for the thing to come out than for the thing to be perfect. Anyway, I know I'm not like the best teacher, the best tutorializer, this kind of thing, but this is the program that you're downloading, so it should look like this. The most important tool is literally the blade tool. It's how you cut up clips. Otherwise, have fun. All right, that's gonna be it for me today. Who we raiding? Who are we raiding? Could do Precious. Is Precious chill? Is So Precious chill? We'll raid Precious. I'm prioritizing people who played in the event for various reasons, but I'll see you guys. I think I'll be on tomorrow. It'll be a longer one tomorrow. Sorry, we're ending stream, fake ya. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow for more ABI as per usual. Normally I would raid them, but I'm raiding tourney participants right now because it's relevant to me. Bye bye.